Since he took office on January 20th of 2025, on multiple different occasions, Donald Trump has openly suggested we should start deporting U.S. citizens. In fact, that torture prison down in El Salvador, before Donald Trump started sending migrants there, the initial plan was to actually take U.S. citizens and ship them down there. In the early days of the administration, right after Marco Rubio was confirmed, one of the first things he did was go to El Salvador to talk to Bukele about whether or not this was something we could do. And they settled on the idea of shipping the migrants to the torture prison. But this week, once again, Donald Trump openly suggested taking U.S. citizens and deporting them, which is a very clear violation of the Constitution. We have very strict laws and protections for the people that Donald Trump wants to now deport. Here is what Trump said. And this happened while he was down there at Alligator Alcatraz, which, by the way, flooded on Wednesday, so it's off to a great start. Trump said, quote, "I'd like to say, a little controversial, but I couldn't care less. We have a lot of bad criminals that came into this country, and they came in stupidly." Okay, kind of like the fact that you couldn't complete your sentence without having to change what the hell you were saying because you're an idiot, right? Like, that came into this country. Yeah. Don't call somebody else stupid when you can't get a sentence out, bud. But he continues. "And it did happen, but we also have a lot of bad people that have been here for a long time. People that whack people over the head with a baseball bat from behind when they're not looking and kill them." Now, before I continue, that sounds oddly specific, right? Like, that sounds like something that Donald Trump has either told somebody to do or has witnessed himself, right? Like, you have individuals who will walk up to you on the corner of 2nd Street and they will pull out a baseball bat while you are not looking because you're over there facing the Dunkin' Donuts at 12:03 p.m. Eastern time. Like, just way too specific, bud. Like, kind of makes me think this is something you've maybe told somebody to do. But anyway, he also continued, "Many of them were born in our country. I think we ought to get them the hell out of here too, if you want to know the truth. So maybe that'll be the next job that we'll work on together." So this is not just a, man, I'd like to get this done. This is a, maybe we'll start working on that after we, figure out Alligator Alcatraz or the Everglades Auschwitz that people are also calling it. He has said this too many times for this to just be a passing thought. He has said it too many times for this to not be a thing that they are actively working on. People in prison here in the United States do have certain protections. We have specific amendments to the Constitution that prohibit things like sending them out of the country. Because not only does that violate cruel and unusual punishment, it also separates them from any potential legal counsel, which is very clearly illegal. But when you have a felon for the president of the United States, is it any shock that he wants to do illegal things? I mean, where are the Republicans crying out that Donald Trump is trying to violate the Constitution? Why do they suddenly not care? Right? They wanted to claim that everything Biden did was a violation of the Constitution, even though it wasn't. And here is Donald Trump openly defying the Constitution, and those same former constitutional scholars are dead silent as Donald Trump makes a mockery of the laws of this country. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.